Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Yatah Sarvani Bhutani Pratibhanti Sthitani Cha Yatreva Pasamam Yanti Tasmai Satyatwane Namaha. ज्ञाता ज्ञानम तथा ज्ञेयम द्रष्टा दर्शन देशभु कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दसाम्बरे वनो सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ॐ वेदोदधिं समुन्मथ्य ज्ञानरात्रं समुद्रितं येन तस्मै वसिष्ठाय गुरुणां गुरवे नमः। वसिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। शब्द ब्रह्म की जय। सरस्वती महारानी की जय। योग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। हरि ओम। Pranam, pranam. Today we are going to have English class after long time. Excuse me for some cause or other. We were not able to conduct class in Sundays. So today we are going to see Yoga Vasistha Nirvana Prakaran, first half, 128th chapter. We were discussing on the dialogue between the great saint Valmiki, the author of Ramayana, and his disciple Bharadwaj. Bharadwaj asked Valmiki ji, "O great Guru, when Vasistha ji was narrating all these, you yourself says that Ramji entered into Samadhi. He realized the truth. He entered into Samadhi, kept quiet for a period. Why not I get into Samadhi? What is the difficulty?" Then Valmiki ji was encouraging him. First of all, he encouraged him You have got all the qualities, but you should have self-confidence. You should accept what you have heard. You should contemplate over whatever you have heard, so that you will be able to achieve the highest result. And then he banged also. Why are you calculating less yourself than others? You have all the good qualities. You have all the qualities of a perfect disciple. So, have this confidence, have faith, and you will soon attain the highest result. Valmiki ji said, हे भरद्वाज, सम दम उपरति यानी काम्य और निषिद्ध कर्मों के परित्याग से एवं विषयों के साथ इंद्रियों के संबंध से जनित सुख से विषयासक्ति से शून्य श्रद्धा से युक्त मुलायम आसन पर बैठकर चित्त और इंद्रियों की क्रियाओं को जीत करके योगी तब तक ओंकार का उच्चारण करता रहे, अर्थात दीर्घता से जप करता रहे जब तक मन प्रसन्न न हो जाए. Valmiki ji is giving how to meditate the process, explaining the process to Bharadwaj. One should do like this. How to go to meditate? We just get up or we give up some work what we are doing and we just go and sit for meditation. That is not the process. It has got a particular method how to sit and withdraw the mind from the outward world and enter into meditation. He says, समदम उपरति यानी काम्य और निषिद्ध कर्मों के परित्याग से एवं विषयों के साथ इंद्रियों के संबंध से जनित सुख से शून्य श्रद्धा से युक्त. First of all, a mind you should have which is equipped with equilibrium, equal vision. That means you should not have differences in outer world. The common factor, the existence absolute and knowledge absolute and the bliss absolute is present common factor in all the beings, in all the names and forms. So you must fix your mind on these common factors. Then only you can have a equal vision, and a mind with equal vision which is never agitated by names and forms, which is never attached to names and forms, which has no contact of the senses with the sense objects, then mind will be very calm and quiet and joyful. When it is agitated, it is restless, then it cannot enter into meditative mood all of a sudden. So slowly let the senses be withdrawn from the sense objects, and the mind should be able to control the senses, them controlling, and some equal vision. Then the mind will be full of joy and steadiness. So in that condition, with the faith and devotion, steady mind, one should sit on a settled posture. One should not move here and there. With a steady posture, one should sit and then क्रियाओं को जीत करके, इंद्रियों की क्रियाओं को जीत करके, having conquering over the restlessness of the senses. When the senses are restless, not steady, mind also will not be steady. So first of all, a steady posture, all the hands, legs, eyes, nose, everything should be closed up. They should not be allowed to have contact with the sense objects. And then, with a equal vision and a steady posture and a calm, quiet mind, one should practice little pranayam. One should chant the Om in a loud voice. Take full breath, slowly, and while exhaling, you must chant Om slowly, loudly, and steadily. The sound should start from navel or below that also, from Muladhar, the last part of the spinal cord, the lowest part. There Muladhar, the center of nerves is there. So from there the sound should start. First give a pressure, and then sound should start from there with A, and then U, the mouth should open, and then the lips should close up, and the sound should come up from the nose, and then in the upper part of the nose the sound should go up and merge in absolute silence in the Sahasrar, in the brain. So in this way, Om should be chanted. First of all, breathe fully, and then when you exhale, start chanting the Om loudly and end it in silence. Till the last, when the whole breath goes out, till then the sound should end in the above the Brahmarandra. In this way, when you chant Om, that is the process of pranayam, a kind of pranayam. I shall tell you, he has given very less on this. If one a sincere practitioner, if he chants this type of Om for 6 hours daily, in 6 months, you are bound to fly in the air. There is no necessity of aeroplanes. But that is just persuasion. This should not be the aim of your practice. I mean to say, you will have such tremendous power of mind, tremendous mental power. Whatever you think, whatever you will say, it has to come true. And your mind will roam about in the ordinary names and forms. Your mind will be so calm and quiet. You will enjoy highest bliss. Even if you are doing all sorts of your daily works, nothing will disturb you, agitate your mind. Mind will be calm and quiet. But there is a but everywhere. All the restrictions, all the rules and regulations you have to follow very strictly. You should not have belly full food. You should have less food always. 4-5 times you may eat in proper sequence, but you should eat very less and very nutritious. And you should not speak much, should not entangle yourself in worldly transactions, worldly business, day-to-day affairs, and you should keep up maun as long as you can, as much as you can, should not have much association with people. Food and restriction in your daily routine work and controlling the senses, or else there is danger. The bad result you will achieve, because it is pranayam. Prana is the vital energy which controls the whole world, whole universe, and you are going to master it. So how much careful you should be. Yes.
Maharaj, in this Quran also, this is the same.
Yes, prana, this is from this side it is greatest, and from that side also it is greatest. Prana is the vital, original energy which moves the whole universe to change. It gives the momentum to change. This is the prompter or the energizer of the Prakriti, Mahat Brahma, the great. So, you should be very, very careful, and there is possibility, if you don't chant it properly, there is chance of bleeding of nose. You may bleed, and for that also there is medicines, yogic medicines, and there is chance of whirling of head. You may get whirling. Your head will be so much heated up. You can bake your chapatis on your head. So much it will get heated up. You must be able to resist that heat. There are many kinds of dangers. If you little be unattentive, then there is chance of all the yogic diseases which are not cured by medicines or by doctors, but a yogi can cure them. You have to be very careful. But I can guarantee you, for 10 minutes, if you chant every day, 10-15 minutes, there is no danger. You can easily chant every morning 10 minutes, evening 10 minutes, but with a empty stomach, not with full belly. All the restrictions should be followed. Whatever is followed in yoga, asana, pranayama, and yogic practices, you follow. If you want seriousness, I should have some result in 6 months, then you have to follow all the rules and regulations, and you should have a personal guide. Personal guide. Every moment, any time you feel uncomfortable, you should consult with your personal guide. But this is most effective way to get some experiences, to get some powers, mental, physical, all sorts of power, verbal power. Whatever you say, nobody can disobey it. Such powers you will have. You can dominate over the kings. But all these are, it is not, I am not exaggerating, but one should be very, very careful in practicing all these. These are very dangerous yogic practices. Dangerous and very, very effective. Very, very effective. Yes,
Stupid question.
loudly.
The stupid question is, before this practice, the mind should be calm, the state for this kind of practice.
Yes, of course. Or else you cannot continue. You cannot continue for a long time. You will be thrown away by your mind. You are your enemy, you are your friend. Uddhared atmanatmanam. You must save yourself by yourself. Nobody is going to save you. So in the very beginning he gave the conditions. The senses should be kept quiet, steady posture, and then you should withdraw the senses from their objects. Kurmanganiva sarvasaha. Just as the tortoise withdraws its limbs from outside and rests inside the cell, so also you must withdraw your senses from the sense objects. Mind should have equal vision. Then it will not roam about in names and forms, and it will not have any attachment. He is my friend, he is my enemy. The mind will not think in that way because he is not concerned with names and forms. Names and forms should be kept aside, and only the mind should dwell in equal vision. So in this way, first of all, a qualified mind, fit mind, and then a steady posture and withdrawal of senses, and then start chanting Om. Loudly, but slowly, carefully, and in this way, when you sit after chanting Om for some time, if you start meditating, enjoy your mind resting in peace. That pleasure is unparalleled. तदनंतर अपने अंतःकरण को शुद्धि के लिए प्राणायाम करें. Then of course, if you chant this Om for a long time, it becomes pranayam. It itself is called pranayam, a kind of pranayam. But if you chant Om for little while, and then you practice pranayam by holding your breath, practicing kumbhak for some time, and exhalation, inhalation with ratio. or many other kinds of pranayams are there, many kinds of pranayam. Whatever you like, you must practice pranayam for some time. Then mind will be purified. That purification of mind means one-pointed. It will not run. प्राणायाम कुछ देर के लिए अभ्यास करें, उसके पीछे विषयों से इंद्रियों को धीरे धीरे खींच लें. Then upparati, the mind will not allow the senses to go to have contact with the sense objects. It will automatically, easily be withdrawn from the sense objects. देह इंद्रिय मन बुद्धि और क्षेत्रज्ञ, इनमें जिस जिस उपादान कारण से उत्पत्ति हुई है उसको जानकर, यानी श्रुति आदि के द्वारा अनुसंधान कर, पीछे उनके उपादान कारण भूत उन भूतों और देवों में उन सब का लय कर दें. Then when your mind is ready for meditation, meditation is afterwards. First of contemplation. How to contemplate? Remember whatever you have got from the scriptures, from the mouth of your elderly guru, guides, teachers, whatever you have heard, and from that you have to bring down the essence, where from the body is produced. What are the instrumental causes for the body? What are the ingredients out of which the body is made up? Composition of body. Body is made up of food, water, and fire, air, sky, all these 5 elements, and prana also is there, and food out of all these for energy. Food is energy, and this energy is transferred into pranic energy. Prana is supported by food. In this way, the body is composed. So let the effect be merged in or disappeared in the cause. Just as the earthen pot is made up of earth, the clay. So let me not think of the pot, let me think of the clay. In this way, mind should be settled on the cause of the effect. Effect should be disappeared in the cause. The body sense will disappear. I am not this body, because body is effect of the cause, all these. Then indriya, all these senses, karmendriya, the legs, the hands, etc., they are the limbs of the body. So the senses are not, though they appear as the effect of the cause body, body is important, not the effect that senses. In that way, the senses should disappear in the body. I am not the senses, I am not the body. Then mind. Mind is caused by the outgoing tendency of the body, senses. Senses make the mind restless. But from lower to higher we can go. From higher to lower also we can come. Senses move the body. So body is not important, just opposite. Body is not important, senses are important. So senses are nothing when mind doesn't order the senses to move. So the commander is the mind. Senses are not the real doer. In this way, the senses should merge in the mind. Upward and downward, both way. Both way. Yes, just as you practice mathematical solutions, from question you must go to the answer. From answer, if you know, from answer you can go to the question, then that is the other method of solving the questions. Both way you can do. The children are taught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In this way you must count so that mind will be set. It will not forget. In this way one should merge the cause in effect, effect in cause. One should practice contemplation in this way. Sit calmly, mind is under your control, mind is not going out. And now you have to contemplate in this way. This is the way of contemplation. Then mind should merge in the intellect. Intellect is superior than the mind, controller of the mind, and the orderer of the mind. So mind is inferior to the intellect. Mind, I am not the mind, I am the intellect. Or mind helps the intellect to work. So mind is not there, intellect is there. Or intellect is not there, mind is there. Both way. Both way. You must delete one in the other. The cause in effect and effect in the cause. मन, बुद्धि और क्षेत्रज्ञ, इनमें जिस उपादान कारण से उत्पत्ति हुई है, उसकी जान करके यानी श्रुति आदि के द्वारा अनुसंधान कर पीछे उनके उपादान कारणभूत उन भूतों और देवों में उन सब का लय कर दें. I am not the mind, mind is not mine. I am not the intellect, intellect is not mine. Mind is outcome of the intellect. So mind is not there, but intellect is there. Intellect is nothing, is incapable and is not important, as the discriminative power, the subtlemost mind, purest intellect. So, intellect is not mine. I am not the intellect. And intellect merges in this the subtlemost part of intellect, that is discriminative power. In this way, all these gross objects should be ended in the subtlemost causes. And then you are not this body, not this senses, not the mind, not the intellect, not the ego, not the chitta, also the subconscious mind. In this way, they are subdued, they are disappeared in their causes. Then what remains? Kshetra, Kshetrajna. The whole body is the Kshetra with all these, and the knower of the field, knower of the body is the consciousness, individual consciousness. We call it individual being or the soul. So that is the holder of all these, that I am not all these. And that also should be deleted, should disappear in the superior causal body, which is the root cause of the individual soul. The causal body, which presence of the Absolute, which is cause for the whole creation, in that you must rest, in the causal body. Now you have lost your physical body, your subtle body, and now you have become the causal body. In this way, your identity, gross identities must disappear in subtle identities. In this way, when you contemplate, then what happens? Another example I can give you. This is, of course, the methodical way given by the scriptures, and examples you can have from anywhere for this, for understanding this. See, in your district headquarters, there is some meeting, and all the village heads have to join the meeting. If this happens, and you are a village head, you are attending that meeting, then everybody should give their identities. Yes, Bhai Sahib, where from you are? What will you say? Yes, I am the head of that village, Ganeshpur. I have come from Ganeshpur. Where from you are, my dear? I am from Netala, I am from Hinna, I am from Nald, I am from Utrav, I am from that village, I am from that village. In that way you will be identified. Your identity is village head. Okay? Now, there is a meeting of all these people in the state assembly hall. All the district uh, heads, they have to attend the meeting. There is some seminar. All the villagers, village heads and district heads, they have to attend the seminar. Then everybody should give their introduction. While giving your introduction, what will you say? Will you say your village name or district name? Everybody knows the districts. Nobody knows all the names of villages. Though you belong to some particular village, yet you have to say, I have come from Uttarkasi district. Oh, you are the representative of Uttarkasi. Yes, sir. Okay, welcome. You are from? I am from Nainital. You are from Pithoragarh. In this way, everybody will give their introductions. Okay? Now, there is a big seminar in Delhi. All these people, all these village heads and MLAs and MPs and all these people have to attend the seminar. So, when you are at Delhi, central place, how do you give your introduction? Will you say your village name? Who knows where is all these villages? Nobody knows even the districts. You have to say, I have come from Uttarakhand. Where from you are? I am from Odisha. I am from Gujarat. I am from Kerala. I am from Jammu Kashmir. Oh, how is the terrorist working there? No, they are under control. Okay. Where from you are? I am from Assam. In this way, you have to introduce yourself. Now, there is a world seminar on Corona. All the people have to, representatives should be present there. How do you introduce yourself? I am from India. Nobody knows where is Uttarakhand. I am from India. In this way, your village has been lost somewhere. Nobody knows your village. It is insignificant now. Nobody cares for your village. But you are the representative of India now. Okay? There is a meeting in Jupiter. How will you introduce yourself? I am from Uttarakhand. Nobody knows what is Uttarakhand. So you have to say, I am from Earth. Yes, I am from Earth, little planet, and it has got a subplanet also. I am from Mars. I am like this. So in this way, if there is some meeting in some stars, red star, in our galaxy. There is a meeting in Red Star. You know, Red Star, our nearest, biggest star. Thousands of suns are not equal to its volume. Such big star. We see this red star sometimes in the sky. In this way, when you represent your earth, you have to say, I have come from sun, little sun. Nobody knows where is sun, but yet, yes, some star somewhere. It has got a family, small family, with 9-10 members, some children. The sun is in the corner of our galaxy. It is nobody cares for the sun, and we are so big, and our earth has got such important place, and you are in India, you are in Uttarakhand, you are of this village, you are such a man, you don't care for anyone. You have become such a big star. In this way, your identities, smaller identities, should melt in the bigger identity to introduce yourself. When there is some meeting in some galaxy, somewhere, you have gone from here, then you have to say, our galaxy has no importance, nobody knows. It is so small. In the corner of the sky somewhere, nobody cares to split at it. Our galaxy, which is so big for us, where this red star is such a big thing compared to our sun. And when you represent your galaxy, what will you say? I have come from that galaxy. You see the Milky Way at night, sometimes we see Milky Way. Thousands of galaxies are there seen in that. Thousands of galaxies. Who cares for your galaxy? This is how this universe, and you have to delete your identities, smaller identities in this way, and have a greater certificate. You belong to this universe, and innumerable universes are just hanging in the hair top of that great Purusha. And such big Purushas are uncountable. Yes.
Maharaj, in a few days before, Swamiji shared about the Lomas Rishi, and you said his hair also is.
Yes, yes. How many Brahmas, creators, he has seen.
So then we should understand relatively he is Brahma of Brahma, then we should understand.
Brahma's great-great-grandfather. One Brahma, the creator, dies, one hair drops down. When you comb your hair, how many hairs come out? Throw it carelessly, caring for nothing. In that way, Lamas Rishi cares for no Brahmas. In this way, when you go on contemplating how your ego will work, your ego will be drowned somewhere in the ocean, just as a particle of salt in the salty ocean. You are found nowhere.
Not even like a dust particle, the small which
The dust particle floating in the beam of light in the evening time fallen in your house, room through the window. Trasarenu Visa. The dust particle floats in the air helplessly. Your universes are floating in this way, helpless. Orphan boys, no parents, they are dying with hunger. Nobody cares for them. So how you will be egoistic? Where your ego work? And you will keep quiet. Understood? This is the method of contemplation and meditation. And coming from the bazaar, and oh, my time for meditation, enters into home and sitting in somewhere, oh, I am meditating. Mind will be roaming in the sweet shops of the market. I request all of you to remember how to meditate. This is most important. How to start meditation and how to contemplate and how to delete your ego, your identity, your I. That I should disappear by itself. Then only meditation is called meditation. The void, the emptiness, no name, no form, no God, no dog, nothing. That is the absolute equilibrium state. There your mind should dwell. And if you can have it for 1 minute successfully, you will not be agitated by any mishaps around you. For 1 week, your mind will not be agitated. This is guaranteed. This is called meditation. 1 minute meditation is a food for the mind for 1 week. And people say, we meditated for 4 hours. You fools! Whom are you cheating? Huh? You can cheat the fools, but not the knowledgeable people. This is not called meditation, this is hallucination. Cheating yourself. You can cheat the whole world, you will be forgiven. But if you cheat yourself, thinking you are meditating, nobody can help you. Nobody can punish you even. This is the way of meditation, contemplation. इस तरह आध्यात्मिक देह इंद्रियादि भाव को छोड़कर उनका कारणभूत देवता समष्टि रूप अकारार्थ विराट में मैं ही हूँ. In this way, Om is composed out of 3 syllables, that is O, U and Ma, half Ma. So this is one part of the Om, that is O, the beginning part. The monosyllable O. When you delete your causes in effect or effect in causes, then in the end the Virat Mahat Brahma, the great creator, you will find it is your identity. You are the creator. You have lost your individual identity. इस तरह की भावना से पहले विराट में स्थित होकर उसके बाद उसके कारणभूत उकारार्थ सूक्ष्म भूत लिंग समष्ट्यात्मक हिरण्यगर्भ में उस विराट का लय करके हिरण्यगर्भ मैं ही हूँ, इस भावना से स्थित रह जाएं. Then Virat is merged in the Hiranyagarbha, the womb. Yesterday we were discussing about the Mahat Brahma is my womb. The Purushottam Bhagavan Krishna says, my womb is the Hiranyagarbha, the uterus, where I place the seed. Seed, when hatches, that is the egg of the universe, it will be 2 parts, Purusha and Prakriti. They are now your manifestation. You are the womb itself. Now, your identity will still go higher, means subtler. हिरण्यगर्भ मैं उस विराट का लय करके हिरण्यगर्भ मैं ही हूँ, इस भावना से स्थित रह जाएं. Your idea has become हिरण्यगर्भ now. तदनंतर उसके कारणभूत त्रिगुणात्मक माया से उपहित मकारार्थ अव्याकृत मैं उस हिरण्यगर्भ का भी लय करके अव्याकृत स्वरूप मैं ही हूँ, इस भावना से स्थित हो जाएं. Then that Hiranyagarbha should be merged in the seed form. That means the unmanifested form of the Absolute, or the, from lower we can say, unmanifested form of the manifested Prakriti, Mool Prakriti, which is manifested. In the beginning it will be unmanifested, Abhyakt, that is I. That is the causal body, universal causal body. दे इंडिया दे जिसकी जिससे उत्पत्ति हुई है उसका उसमें लय कर दें। हाँ, उसके पश्चात संपूर्ण जगत के मूल कारण रूप उपलक्षित अव्याकृत सहित सबके अधिष्ठान भूत अर्धमात्रा से लक्षित परम कारण शुद्ध ब्रह्म में उस अव्याकृत का भी लय करके स्थित हो जाए। और वो ma and half, that half is the source of all, which holds also the manifested, unmanifested, and the everything within it. So in that way, that is I, the supreme truth. I am the holder of all these. In this way one should think, and that thought also will disappear. That will not be present for long. There in the आदि में जिसकी जिससे उत्पत्ति हुई है उसका उसमें लय कर दें। यह जो कहा गया है उसका विशेष रूप से फिर विवरण करते हैं। All these whatever is explained now, how to meditate, how to contemplate, and how to merge the effect in the cause, and the cause remains, and then cause becomes cause for this present cause. In this way, the final primordial cause, that is the cause of all the universes, that is the absolute. At that state, contemplation stops, meditation will have only existence. That feeling of existence as I, that will also disappear by itself. You need not have any effort for it. It will happen automatically. मांस आदि जो पार्थिव भाग हैं उनका पृथ्वी में। Now again Valmiki ji is giving the details of explanation given now. Details how one by one you should go across. Now he gives details of contemplation. मांस आदि जो पार्थिव भाग हैं, उनका पृथ्वी में, रक्त आदि जो जलीय भाग हैं उनका जल में, तथा जो तेजस भाग है उसका तेज में, उनकी तन्मात्रा रूपता जानकर लय कर दें। He is giving the detail of contemplation. This body is composed by 5 elements. क्षिति अप तेज गगन समीरा, 5 तत्व यह अधम शरीरा। These 5 elements got together to compose this physical body. The physical body has the flesh. This flesh is the part of the earth. From earth, this gross flesh, bone, etc. are made up. So, it is not this flesh and bone, this is earth. This flesh should be forgotten, and the earth, the fifth element, should be taken for important factors. In this way, your body has got watery parts, liquid parts, that is blood and other liquids in this body, that is brought forth from water element. So that is extracted from water, it is only water. The cause has, the effect has been now seen as the cause, the water. In this way, your water particles of the body should be merged in water. And then comes the heat, the fire part, that belongs to the fire. From fire element it has been brought. So, that is not there, it is only fire. In this way, the air and the sky, they should merge in 5 elements, and 5 elements should merge in 5 tanmatras units. In this way, slowly, the grass should be merged in the subtle. उनकी तन्मात्रा रूप जान कर लय कर दें। 5 भूतों को तन्मात्रा में लय करें। All these 5 gross elements should be merged in 5 units. The vision, the form, the sound, the air, fire, water, and the earth. वायु भाग का महावायु में और आकाश भाग का आकाश में लय कर दें। इसी तरह घ्राण आदि इंद्रियों का भी उनके आरंभक देवतोपाधिभूत सूक्ष्म पृथ्वी आदि में लय करके दिशः श्रोत्रम भूत्वा कर्णो प्राविशत इत्यादि श्रुति सिद्धि जीव के भोग की प्रसिद्धि के लिए कर्ण आदि गोलोकों में प्रवेश द्वारा श्रोत्र आदि रूप इंद्रिय भाव को प्राप्त दिशादि देवताओं का क्रमशः उन देवताओं में ही लय कर दें। Then what happens? They are there now. The 5 elements have been taken out of the 5 units: Sabda, Sparsa, Roop, Rasa, Gandh, the sound, the touch, the form, and the smell and the taste. All these 5 units, they multiply or they expand and then all these five elements are made. So they should be merged in five units, and those five units are also brought forth from the five ideas of the senses. The sense, all these senses have their subtlemost controlling unit. They are called gods. Subtlemost controlling units, they are called different gods. The eyes belong to the sun god, which has got light. That's how the eyes can see the form. So form is formed from the sun. Sun is the god, the controlling element. In this way, all these five units also should be deleted, or should be merged, should disappear in the five deities, the subtle most powers which control all these senses. The air god, the sun god, and the
What is subtly sound?
sound. Sound is
Ear.
sky.
Ear.
The
Ear.
ears.
Ear. Ear and the sun. This is the sun. What is the eyes?
Yes, yes. So all these gods, they are responsible, they control the elements and they control the aspect also. These are individual beings and the whole universal beings also. This aspect is there. The controller of the aspect are known as gods. Subtlemost regulating, controlling aspects, sanctified and named as something. So they are called gods. In this way we have got so many gods. Different parts of the nature, aspects of the nature are controlled by all these subtlemost central personified aspects. इसी तरह अपना घ्राण आदि इंद्रियों का भी उनके आरंभक देवताओं देवता उपाधिभूत सूक्ष्म पृथ्वी आदि में लय करके दिसहस्रोत्रम the hearing sound, they are merged in the directions. दिशाओं का देवता भी है, जैसे ईशान और जैसे नैऋत आदि देवता हैं सब. They are the subtlemost controlling aspects. They should be merged in that. श्रुति सिद्ध जीव के भोग की प्रसिद्धि के लिए कर्ण आदि गोलोकों में प्रवेश द्वारा श्रोत्र आदि रूप इंद्रिय भाव की प्राप्त दिशादि देवताओं का क्रमशः उन देवताओं में ही लय कर दें. So those gods should be merged in those gods. they should disappear as it were. अपने श्रोत्रेंद्रिय का दिशाओं में और त्वगिंद्रिय का विद्युत में लय कर दें। चक्षुरिंद्रिय का सूर्य में तथा रसनेन्द्रिय का जल के देवता वरुण में लय कर दें। The particular gods are there. जहाँ से आए वहीं गए। Another example I can give you. You are posted in some distant place from your house. You are a teacher. Okay. You are posted in a far off school somewhere, 100 kilometers away from your village. So what will you do? You have to do the job. You have to hire a house there and collect all those cots and all those instruments, say chair and table and all those almari, etc. Either you have to borrow from the villagers. For few months you are there. You cannot purchase and have your own instruments there. You have to either bring it from some people as a loan for some time, or you can get it by hiring, give little money for some time, just as we hire the vehicles also for some time. So in this way, when you go back to your home, what do? You have to give back them all those utensils, all those items you have to dispose of. Then only you can go home, or else so many things you cannot carry. Your mattress, your brooms, and your all these useful articles, you cannot throw them. You have to give back to their owners. Take your things. Sometimes whatever you have purchased, you can distribute it to the needy persons. My dear washerman, you take all these. You can use all these. And when you go home, you should go empty-handed so that you can reach home safely, quickly, easily. In this way, you should rest in the absolute disposing of all these physical body, mental, and all these subtle bodies. They should be disposed of. Disposal plate and those glasses, disposal. Use it and throw. So this is how you must deal with your body. Disposal. Or else you have to carry all these, it will be a heavy burden on you. You cannot reach home. You have to carry all these. प्राण का वायु में, वाणी का अग्नि में. वाणी का भी देवता अग्नि होता है. और हस्तेंद्रिय का इंद्र में लय कर दें. अपने पादेंद्रिय का विष्णु में तथा गुदा इंद्रिय का मित्र में लय कर दें। उपस्थेंद्रिय का कश्यप में लय करके उनके उसके बाद मन का चंद्रमा में लय कर दें। इसी तरह बुद्धि का चतुर्भुज ब्रह्मा में लय कर दें। बुद्धि ब्रह्मा से आया। हे मित्र, इंद्रियों के बहाने देवता ही सब स्थित हैं। ये सारा देवता प्रकृति का ये जो subtle aspects, they are the gods which are responsible for this body. They control this body, they use this body as they like, they move this body, use this body for their purpose. इंद्रियों के नाम से कोई दूसरे वस्तुएं स्थित नहीं है। You must know there are nothing, something which can be called as senses. They are just made readily for some use for some time. They are not really permanent senses. Just as you have got an ox, you have not the handle. For time being, you have to make some handle out of some wood and use the axe, and when going long way, you can throw or dismantle the handle and keep it. In this way, disposing of. Contemplation means disposing of your body, senses, and all these. All these methods he is giving here. इंद्रियों के नाम से कोई दूसरे वस्तुएं स्थित नहीं है। इनका मैं तुम्हें तत्वोपदेश द्वारा लय करने का आदेश अग्निर्वाग भूत्वा मुखम प्राविशत, वाणी बनकर अग्निमुख में प्रविष्ट ही हो गई। इसे श्रुति भाव वाक्य को प्रमाण मान कर ही मैं दे रहा हूँ। स्वतः अपने मन से किसी तरह की कोई कल्पना करके मैंने इन अर्थों की तुमसे प्रकट नहीं किया हूँ। ओ माय डियर भरद्वाज, Valmiki says, I have taken the instructions injunctions from the scriptures. I am telling all these gods subtle aspects of the personified aspects of the nature, are the real doer of this body, the user of this body. You are nothing anywhere. So, they should be responsible. Your body, part by part, little by little, should be disposed of to them when you want to go back home. Okay? In this way, he gives us the method to contemplate. देह इंद्रिय आदि को विलीन करने का तरीका बतलाने वाले संग्रह श्लोक को यूँ बतलाकर अब विराजी प्रथमम स्थित्वा, विराट में मैं ही हूँ, इस भावना से पहले विराट रूप में स्थिर होकर उस उक्ति को और साफ करके बतला रहे हैं। इस तरह अपनी देह को उसके कारण में विलीन करके मैं विराट हूँ ऐसा चिंतन करें. He gives the method of contemplation. If you like to have this method, you are welcome. This is the most effective way of entering into meditation, or else your meditation is simply a pose, pretension. It is not real meditation. You must have no ideas at all in your mind. Then only you can meditate. But mind slips away. You don't catch it. You don't know how it slips away and plays havoc behind you. You will be sleeping in a dozing state, and you will feel, oh, I am meditating. People do like this. So tomorrow we shall see further little more explanation to this, how to get rid of this body idea. Body idea is the most terrific idea which is cause for all these bondage and miseries. So, meditation is the only way to get rid of it. And meditation is possible in this way. Oh, Bharadwaj, have no despondum. Have hope. You will be able to reach your home. Don't worry. So tomorrow we shall see further. For today enough. I have given you just a simple but gross way, I can say. If you tread the path practically, then you will understand everything bit by bit. Simply theories are not really so much of importance, and they are of course helpful. But when you walk the way, then you will find all those difficulties and how to do, what to do, where to go, whom to ask. You have to get to know all these if you start the walking, start the journey, spiritual journey. Or else you will be blinking with the theories only, which have got no value at all. This is how the instructions should be practiced. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai, Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai. Sabda Brahma ki jai, Saraswati Maharani ki jai, Yogavasirji Bhagavan ki jai. Hari Om.